Cathie Wood discusses Tesla's shareholder vote on Elon Musk compensation package and her $2,600 price target for Tesla shares. Cathie's $2,600 price target is based on Tesla's success in developing an autonomous taxi platform and transitioning to a recurring revenue model. She believes that Tesla's autonomous mobility project, which is the largest AI project on Earth, will become a significant market for the company. Cathie also touches on the timeline for the implementation of robotaxi, which is expected to be set up within the next year and a half to 2 years, but regulatory approval is required.
Look at this vote, say that the process was fair. I mean, part of this whole situation is, she said, the original process was unfair. We've had some lawyers come on our air and say, even if shareholders vote in favor of this, a judge could still strike it down.
You know, I am not a lawyer, but I learned what was at stake, lack of transparency about relationships with the board. Well, all of that has been completely exposed, and here we're having a vote, and I think it's more overwhelming than I would have expected. So
$2,600 a share.
Yes.
Help us do the math. How do you get there? What has to happen for all of that?
Get there?
This is a 5-year price target, as all of ours are. And what has to happen is an autonomous taxi platform, Tesla's autonomous taxi platform. So robotaxis, which is a SaaS-like model. Instead of selling a car and maybe the software package, and that's it, this becomes a recurring revenue model, a slice of every mile driven on that autonomous taxi network. Very high margins. Right now, auto gross margins are around 16%. Gross margins in the SaaS world are more like 80%.
How big a market does that have to become for Tesla to get to the $2,600 price? The reason I ask is there are some cities that may allow this to take place. There may be geofenced areas where people are going to do this. And there's also obviously a larger view that one day these cars will be able to do everything by themselves everywhere in the country.
Yes. Well, this is the largest AI project on Earth, autonomous mobility broadly. And I think it's going to catch on as quickly as that. Now, of course, what we've had during the last 10 years is a movement toward FSD, and now we're seeing safety statistics. And I remember
full self-driving for those uninitiated.
Full self-driving. You look at the number of miles between accidents for the average car in the United States. It's about 200,000 miles. You look at a Tesla without FSD, full self-driving, just autopilot. It's more like 600,000 miles. With full self-driving and an older version, not even the latest, 6-9 months ago, 3.2 million miles. Tasha Keeney has done this work. You know, Volvo built a brand on safety, and I think Tesla's going to usurp.
But we're in the middle of 2024.
Yeah.
You're saying we get to 2029.
Yes.
And that's where that price is. I think what I'm asking is, for your base case, for this to work, and by the way, we should say that Elon Musk tweeted out, extremely challenging, but achievable, on top of your tweet.
Yes.
When does this all have to really go into effect?
Yes, we believe that they're setting up for robo-taxis, the network, within, I would say, 1.5 years, 2 years. Elon would say, maybe we'll start
But that also requires regulators to sign off on all this.
Now, regulators have an issue, and that is the auto accident rate has gone, after decades of going down with auto safety measures.
Sharply. We talked to Pete Buttigieg about this yesterday.
40 to 50%. Texting is a big part of it. You know, disproportionately young people. So deaths in the U.S. have gone from the low 30s. I think they got into above 40,000. So I think if regulators understand, and they do, that 85% of all traffic accidents are caused by human error, If you take the human out, you're going to make the roads
Cathie,
safer.
we literally asked Pete Buttigieg, the Secretary, the Treasury of Transportation,
yes.
The Secretary of Transportation yesterday, Pete Buttigieg, about this, and he did sound like he was open to the idea as a result.
Yes.
And that's the first time I've really heard a public official who's kind of embraced it instead of saying, wait, we don't like the rise of the machine.
Absolutely. He is telegraphing that the roads ultimately are going to be much safer if you take the human being out of the equation. Much safer.
Right.